They got homegirl squad if you want to come by.
You said what?
They got homegirls.
I need to see what the homegirls look like.
I can't. Hello, and welcome to ASC Love Remix.
I need to see.
We're so glad to have you here. At this time, please like, share, and follow us on all major platforms. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss us on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. As a disclaimer, we here at ASC do not own any of the rights to sampling, songs, or videos played during our broadcast. Also be aware of our adult content disclaimer. Please note that you must be 18 or older to watch or to participate in this podcast. We personally prefer 25 and older because sometimes you're just stupid. The topics and opinions discussed here are for entertainment purposes only. If they help you in some way, that's great. Be sure and leave us a review. If you don't like it, leave. If it hits too close to home, deal with it or leave. We said what we said. Now that all in hearts and minds are clear, please enjoy our show.
How y'all doing, man? It's Friday, man. Suave, you on mute just before if you're trying to talk. Just let you know. Man, it's Friday. How's y'all Friday, Mr. Auburn, man? We're getting ready to start this weekend off, man. You bringing ready in? They're gonna ready. First off, how's y'all Friday going?
Friday, it's wonderful.
Yeah. Great.
It's the weekend. Y'all know it's a week for my birthday. I'm gonna be old than a bitch next Friday.
I might get fucked by Santa Claus. We know he old.
Long as y'all still believe in Santa Claus.
We do. You already white.
Santa Claus is me.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm Santa Claus. I need all the gifts and pussy is
Okay,
gifts.
Miss Arbor, flip that hair.
Hey, Mercedes.
Yes, what's going on? How can I
And
help
you grabby clothes, my Santa Claus.
Now you came around that corner looking at me. I'm looking at you.
You talking to me? Looking at you? Looking at me?
I was talking to my other child.
Hey, children. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, look at that smile. Hey.
Yep. Say, hey, Miss Arbor.
Hi, baby.
Say, hey, Sierra. Say, hey, Rock. Say, hey, Mercedes. Say, hey, Suave. Okay, Papa needs you to go back and have fun with your sister.
Oh, so cute. Still don't want no more kids, but cute.
Sorry about that, y'all. I apologize. That's my grandbabies. Y'all know how it is.
You're not sorry. You just wanted to brag.
Oh, I love my grandbabies. I brag all the time on them. I love my girls. I'm glad my daughter had twins. I'm glad I didn't have twins.
Man, I was scared as hell about having twins. Because my baby daddy was a twin and his daddy was a twin.
Well, see, my daddy was a twin, so I was nervous. Hey, Rock, how you doing?
About time, man.
In the States and your shirt's still open.
Suave shirt?
Yes.
I just want to say this nigga look like Jodeci.
He brought Miami Vice back with him.
Come on, KC. Y'all hit a note, KC.
This nigga look like in all my life.
Oh my God.
Hey, but who y'all talking about?
Miss Arbor with the new hairstyle.
Hey, it's long hair and don't care today.
I love it.
Thank you.
Mercedes, turn your
What
camera
you say,
on. You
Rob?
got the camera on.
I say that's why.
Turn your camera on, Mercedes. You got some jokes today. We got ha-has.
Nah, I just woke up.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
I got vaccinated today. I was sleepy as hell.
So,
Oh yeah, that
so
should be.
just cause she say you a group from the R&B '90s group don't mean you gonna make her cut her camera on, fool.
I don't know. He had like that was just shit. Ain't my fault. You out here trying to look sexy.
You know,
Apparently,
when you single, you gotta try to look sexy.
Man, that nigga ain't single. He just going through a period of separation.
I told you while I was in Miami, nigga.
That nigga throwing a temper tantrum.
He throwing a temper tantrum.
You know how
What you
that
say?
shit go. You ain't really single until about like after 90 days.
After 90 days.
Yeah,
It's
that's when it might be for real.
it's my 90-day probationary period.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you know how that
she
shit
said
go.
these last 9 days ain't been shit. It's
Ain't
been
been
about 9
shit.
days now, so they don't mean shit.
I don't think that shit apply to me. I'm a different
Different breed, my ass.
I'm a cold nigga, man.
That nigga finna hit that, baby. I'm sorry. Just
Why would the fuck?
let's talk in person real quick. You know what that mean? Finna get them draws,
He
get them
want one
draws.
more shot. He
Get
want
them
one more shot.
Let me break this headboard real quick.
Oh, everything.
Next thing you know, so we talked.
It was a misunderstanding.
So we talked.
I see Mercedes is with the shit today, boy.
Oh, everything. She came out playing.
And we
But you
decided
know
to
what's fucked
forgive one
up? That is
another.
how that conversation go when you talk. We talked. That's
Oh,
exactly what you tell. Yeah, we talked. Yeah, y'all ain't talking for shit.
They did talk. They spoke in tongues and everything.
Yeah, while her face
Spoken
was pressed against the
spirit.
headboard. But what women don't understand that last fuck, that's like a grudge fuck before we walk out the door.
Sweetheart,
This
we do
nigga got a
understand
bottle
that.
of 1942 just casually
we,
around the house.
I promise you, we understand that. That's why we there.
Let me
We
find
trying to
out you've
break
been
we trying
crying
to break
tonight.
dick off. We trying to break that dick off in you that last fuck.
And you don't think she ain't gonna go for bad on that last one either? It's either we
Watch
make it
it, boy.
up. We either making up and we need to be on good terms, or I need to leave him something to remember me by.
Nah, this the phase when everybody trying to prove they happier right now.
He done logged off on her ass. Ain't that some shit? Oh shit. Boy, Mercedes is with the shit today. Say y'all, we do got a good topic coming to the screen today, man. We do got some things to discuss. If you are watching right now, please continue to like and share and follow us on ASC Love Remix.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
He'll be back. He'll be back to talk shit in just a minute. Today, man, we're talking about beta and alpha males.
I believe alpha goes first, not beta.
Yeah, I put it out there. I put it out there because y'all keep falling for beta males and y'all think they're alphas.
Nigga, you a beta male. Shut the fuck up.
I sure am. I bait your ass in. You sure right.
Oh, there goes my friend.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
There you go. Are you the happier couple today?
I am the happy buddy. Hey, buddy.
Welcome to the reality show. Which ex is happiest? What is this for?
Hey, buddy, say it with me. Holy moly donut shop.
Holy moly donut shop.
Holy
Say holy moly donut shop.
Yeah,
You
stupid.
really
So
laugh like an old man.
What I mean?
we do got a video. We do have a video that goes with our show today. So, Miss Arbor, do you want to cue the video?
What's up, family?
Speak to everybody first. Hi, Ava.
Oh, I'm sorry. We do got a couple of people that just popped in. Ava, what's up?
What's poppin'?
Nothing, man. We up here laughing at Mercedes talking about this temporary breakup that's wild on.
Say, nigga,
Say now I'm just repeating what Mercedes said. Hey, you can't get mad at me.
No.
She said it was temporary. She said after 3 months, it ain't official to 3 months.
it ain't. That's because her and her nigga, he come running back. take my self-respect. Fuck you mean? Nika, turn your camera on. Can we fire your ass up, Miss Jokey Joke?
Miss Mercedes, he talking to you because everybody else got their camera on.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said, turn your camera on so we can fire your ass up.
Fire me up for what? I'm beautiful. What the fuck can you say about me?
You hear that, Suave? That's confidence. She said that shit with confidence. She didn't say that shit like she didn't know for sure.
Cause she know.
You see, she said it, that camera's still off, guys. My nigga ain't stepping.
Oh, she done popped her head in. What's up, Suave?
Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? Look, Leon.
Oh, that shit you done talk Suave. You done back down.
Man, good to see you. How you doing? Toodles.
He say toodles. Damn this man.
Oh shit. Let's barbecue our video right quick for the audience, man, for real.
Oh my goodness.
This shit's funny.
I wanted to switch gears a little bit. The beta male and the alpha male. Some of you women got this really messed up. A beta male is just a personality type that is not as strong or not as outgoing and aggressive and assertive as an alpha. But that person is still a man. The beta male is the male that's going to take care of you. He's going to worship you. He's going to please you. That's his whole agenda. That alpha male, you don't please him. And he's only going to please a lioness. And half of y'all out there ain't a lioness. So a lot of you are out here that was designed for a beta to protect you and to cater to your crazy ass. You don't want him because you think he's too soft. But you want to go over there with the king of the jungle like he going to take your shit. Ain't no alpha male taking no shit from nobody unless you a lioness. The jungle don't lie.
Miss Mercedes, I'm gonna let you go first because I saw your facial expression. So I'm gonna let you go first. What do you got to say to what she said?
I didn't hear shit she said. Something about
Why not?
male worship you and alpha
Exactly.
shit. It kept skipping. I didn't hear shit she said.
You didn't hear nothing?
Hell no. All I heard was something about a beta male worships you and the alpha male don't take shit from you. That's all I heard.
Do you not agree with what she said, though?
I just told you I didn't hear shit she said.
You replay it again. You didn't hear shit she said. What, you don't think she said nothing at all?
I couldn't hear.
To switch gears a little bit. The beta male and the alpha male. Some of you women got this really messed up. A beta male is just a personality type that is not as strong or not as outgoing and aggressive and assertive as an alpha. But that person is still a man. The beta male is the male that's going to take care of you. He's going to worship you. He's going to please you. That's his whole agenda. That alpha male, you don't please him. And he's only going to please a lioness. And half of y'all out there ain't a lioness. So a lot of you are out here that was designed for a beta to protect you and to cater to your crazy ass. You don't want him because you think he's too soft. But you want to go over there with the king of the jungle like he going to take your shit. Ain't no alpha male taking no shit from nobody unless you a lioness. The jungle don't lie.
Okay, as someone who watches Animal Planet, I think that she should have not used the whole lion and lioness analogy because the lioness actually does all the work. The lions are actually the lazy motherfuckers. And in my opinion, I think lions are beta males because they really don't do shit. I mean, sure, they protect the pride, but that's about it. I'm sorry, I got thrown off by that whole analogy, but everything else she said was kind of true. I wouldn't say a man that takes care of you would be considered a beta male because he worships you. An alpha male can be someone who worships you as well. I would think a beta male is someone who lacks emotional intelligence, someone who's not secure within himself, lacks confidence. He chooses the insecure and cowardice way out of situations. He's immature. He hasn't reached his full potential within himself. He's constantly searching for someone. Like he's the kind of man that looks for mommy and other women. You know, like he's one of those types of men. That's what I would consider a beta male. An alpha male is someone I consider someone who's confident without being overly cocky. He knows who he is as a person. He knows his purpose and he walks in that purpose. He's a leader without being an ass about it. He knows how to guide. He knows how to move forward. He knows how to grab attention without making it known. He doesn't have to be too, he doesn't be a show off. Like it's different ways that you can be an alpha male. So what she said was, that's her opinion. I can respect it, but I didn't agree.
All right. Sierra, what do you think about what she said?
I didn't hear most of the video anyway. But based on what Mercedes said, I'd have to say that
You're about the same on it.
yeah, for the most part.
It was also in our messenger earlier. Miss Arbor,
See,
you watched the video. I know you watched the video. What do you think?
I did. There's definitely some truth to it. There's a difference between alpha and beta.
Hold on, everybody push mute except for Arbor.
I do feel like people only acknowledge alpha and beta and they don't realize that there's more than just those two personality types, and they're not accurately putting themselves in the right category. A lot of people don't actually like alphas as much as they claim that they do. They like the idea of it, but they don't actually like the asshole that he is. And men like to claim alpha because that's what they think is on top, and that's where they want to place themselves when that's not actually what they really are. So I know what I like, and I looked up some definitions of which I'll go into those and describe all 6 categories of personality if y'all want me to, so y'all can put yourselves in categories.
Describe them. Go for it.
Okay. So we've got alpha being first. The qualities of an alpha is self-confident, outgoing, and enterprising. The alpha male personality type is usually the alias of a bad boy. They're men who need their men to be men. They're the macho guy. He exudes confidence with a tad bit of aggression. He's outgoing, demanding, definitely very sexist. That in no way means that they all objectify women, but he knows for a fact that he can get any woman he wishes. And mostly he wishes for someone a lot more docile than others. Then you have your sigma, which is the brother to an alpha, basically. Their personality types are almost exactly the same. However, the sigma doesn't care about the rules or the hierarchy. They are still the man's man, but they don't need validation. They're not loud. They're not brash. They're more cool, calm, and collective. They're usually more the introverted and confident guy. Then you have your beta, which is collaborative and introverted as well. He's the nice guy. He's the perfect beta male. He's moderate in his approach. His nice guy personality is what gets him by. He often gets taken for a ride, but every now and again, that's what makes him the likable guy. He's more sensitive, less aggressive than the alpha, and a lot more grounded. He takes criticism well, shows better collaborative skills. The 4th one is the omega male. They consider him eccentric, kind of nerdy, and laid back. They gave Ben Stiller as an example of that. He has really nerdy habits. He likes to be a collector of things like coins, comic books, video games, etc. He's highly laid back, lazy, and acts like he doesn't have a care in the world. He's immature to an extent, irresponsible, and definitely lacks ambition. Then you have your gamma male, which is adventurous, fun-loving, and restless. They love to have fun, but don't shrug off their responsibilities at the same time. They're adventurous and fun-loving. They don't like to be idle for too long. It's possible that they were an alpha male but a gamma males are more refined version of. They're sensitive towards the opposite sex and very aware of the needs and nature of what women truly want, and they do anything in their power to fulfill their partner's needs. And then you have your delta male, says that he's aloof, resentful, and private. To be fair, he plays the game of life well. Um, they were once alphas or maybe even gammas, but probably got struck by tragedy at some point, and now they're resigned to their fate of being withdrawn completely. They're extremely private people. They have this do not care attitude and often very resentful towards others. They're not very welcoming at social gatherings due to these reasons. They're often alone.
Wow. I'm a couple of those things.
And here's the deal: you don't have to be just one. That's what people don't understand. You're a person. I'm not just a mom. I'm also a sister, a daughter. Like, you have other hats. You're not just one thing. You just have tendencies that lead a certain direction.
Yeah. Well, I can relate to a couple of them. Gamma male, I can. I feel like I was an alpha male, but I feel like I've changed a lot from what I used to be. I can see where they say that.
Those, He-Man, one of them haters, those cavemen, but they've got some great qualities. A lot of men need that alpha male experience. They need to go through that phase in life. It makes them better men. But most of these jokers can't get there.
Reddy, you up there, man? Can you talk? You somewhere where you can talk?
It was good.
What you think about the video?
Man, video was all right.
That
It
nigga
was
ain't
the other
listening
part.
at all.
It was the other part of the video that I kind of paid a little bit more attention to.
You got that other part of the video, Miss Aubrey?
But I don't know. She was kind of speaking like from a woman's point of view, a woman's point of view. So I really respect what she said, but I really don't know, like how to attack it. So
You said there was a second part of the video. I think there was a guy talking on it, right?
Yeah, I don't have that one queued up. No.
Okay, we'll have to bring that one up because I we'll have to find it and try to get it up here. I know it is the second part of it, but Miss Aubrey, you said that guy kind of speaks over things a little bit though.
Well,
Was that the guy you was referring to in the inbox?
yeah, we had a couple of his videos up in our inbox today, and he's like, I feel the same way about Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels makes some good points too. Yes, I don't like the way he goes about speaking. I feel like he is very misogynistic, but if it's the truth, it's the truth, right? I can handle that. But this dude, the same way, he said some things, and I'm like, if you're gonna be calling out people, if you're gonna be talking shit, make sure your wording is right. Make sure you know what the hell you're talking about. So I have a little touch of a problem with him. He's a little bit of an asshole for me. But
We definitely gotta find it. We like assholes.
Well,
we like people that talk shit.
Where I turn off, where you lost me with him, was he made the comment in his second video that he doesn't follow along or deal with female-run businesses and organizations, because that's a woman not in her place. That's a woman trying to lead something, and he's not going to follow a woman.
Okay.
So the way I understood that, and again, we speak different languages, but the way that I understood that is are you telling me because I am a female and I have a business, or I'm a part of an organization, that you want no parts of it because my place is supposed to be at home in the kitchen cooking for you or some shit? Like, is this really what we're going back to?
No, I definitely I ain't going back to that, but I see where you're coming from. Suave, you watched the video that we played earlier about the young lady. What do you think about the video?
I really think she was on point. I'm sorry to be. I feel like she was on point. I think getting caught up in much because, like, I mean, we can call them betas, but we got other words for them. We call them simps, sucker for love, all that stuff. That's what we call them. So beta ain't the only word for that. We just call them different things, simps and sucker for loves. But yeah, I think she was pretty much on point. Like, you need one. Most of y'all need one of them. If we sticking to the point of the video, most of y'all women need one of them. A simp, a sucker for love, somebody that's gonna let you do any and everything you want to do and not give you no pushback. Because they're just so overjoyed to have you. When some of us, we not going for that. Like, we don't give a fuck about you. To be honest, what women fail to realize is men run across decent women all the time, every day. Good men are few and far in between. So yeah, when it comes to certain things, like a true alpha that know what type of man he is, he ain't putting up with certain stuff. And he not finna take it from you or nobody else, whether it be a male, female, auntie, uncle, brother, cousin. See, I feel like she was on his eyes on what she was talking about.
Any of y'all got anything to say to what Suave just said?
I think that the beta is so much that's the simp. If I'm gonna pick one out of that, it's gonna be probably the gamma, because the gamma is all about serving the woman. That's his happy place, is to make a woman happy. I just think a lot of people lack the information, knowledge, the desire to educate themselves to find out what other personality types there are. So they use beta because that's just lesser than an alpha.
So what I'm noticing is that these personality types are kind of similarly aligned to the particles in chemistry. So alpha particles, of course, carry a positive charge. And with alpha males, they are seen as in a positive way, quote unquote. Beta particles carry a negative charge, but their negative characteristics are the ones, of course, that alpha doesn't have. And then a gamma is neutral. So because they cater more towards women, then they like almost perfectly align.
That's one way to look at it, I guess. But so y'all women want a gamma male. That's what y'all really want, a gamma male, right? Y'all want them with that dominant. Y'all want them with that dominant personality, but you don't want them. But you want them to be able to cater to you.
Nah, I'm a Sigma girl personally. I like an alpha male, but I don't like the consistent all the time asshole tendencies that most alphas carry. And they need that. That's why they have their place. But a Sigma is an alpha, just not as big as a dick. He might have a bigger dick, but he's not as big of an asshole. Let me rephrase.
I need a little bit of all of them in one. That would be the perfect.
A little bit of all of them in one.
With the gamma though, I feel like me personally, so I'm considered alpha submissive. Away from my man, I'm alpha. But when I'm with my man, I'm his submissive. I don't submit to everybody, but I am his submissive.
Right.
For me, a gamma is a pushover. Like, I'm gonna dog walk his ass. With a beta, he's too inconsistent. Like, sometimes he's all for me. He's, the catering, whatever. Sometimes he wants to be all alpha and leaderish. Like, pick something. I can't handle the back and forth. Because once you start sleeping in the wrong area, then I'm going to lose respect. And that's what you have to have when you're dealing with a man's man. You have to have that respect. And I know I'll fuck up and hurt his feelings, and then I'll be a whole asshole for it. So I'm gonna stick with the Sigma. I need the dude that, yes, he can love on me, but he can put me in my place.
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear that part because ain't nobody pushing over on me. Fuck that. I'm with Suave. I'd rather be single. Ain't nobody telling me shit to do. I pay my own bills. I'm just being honest. That shit, yeah, shit. That shit, I didn't know the gamma. I didn't know y'all pushed over on the gamma. That's fucked up.
That's what they like. That's what I'm saying. You're not. To them, it's not necessarily a pushover. They want to please you. That's their mission in life, is to please you. And there's people that need that. That doesn't
I
make
want to
him
please you.
a man.
I want to please. I
Hey,
want to.
Thomas, I told you we
What's
got
up?
different words for it. Gamma, i.e. trick nigga. We got words for it, man. We got different words for all this shit, but it exists.
Okay. So since you put it that way, I have heard of a gamma then. Hey, it is what it is. They trick. You say they tricks. Mercedes, now that she gave you all the different outlays of what a man is, do you have a preference on your type of man?
I like alpha males.
Why? We're
I like
assholes.
direct people. I mean, I still like a man that's like fun, spontaneous, adventurous, but I like direct people. I like someone that's gonna make me laugh, but I know somebody's about their business.
Do you think the only thing I think one of the major things that makes the alpha male is just his confidence.
It's not just his confidence; it's his whole demeanor. Like it's not just his confidence. It's a lot more to it. It's his personality, the way he carries himself, the way he goes about it. It's my
So,
preference. I can't have it. I like what I like, man.
so you like everything about an alpha male.
Love it. Come on, jackass.
Oh yeah, but
From
we
that,
already know if he with you, we already know he gonna get the shit. So he might as well bring it.
My nigga gotta be able to score.
isn't that sugar?
Rob, I've always compared myself to Alpha and Beta because, of course, like Arbor said, since Arbor gave the definition, all them 6 definitions, do you categorize yourself anything else than alpha male, or 5 categories?
Is it 5 or 6? I don't know.
Shit, I don't know. I forgot all that shit she said. She said a lot. But I heard a lot of different in those descriptions. I heard a lot of different qualities. You know what I'm saying? In all of them that I kind of see in myself. More than any, probably was Sigma.
So you say Sigma relate to you the most.
Hold on, hey, close that up.
I feel like as guys, all of them should relate to y'all a little bit because they're all descriptions of men.
No, that's what I'm saying. I heard a lot of different. I heard a lot of different characteristics in each one that, you know what I'm saying. If I'm being honest, shit that I can see in myself.
See, I felt like that too, Rock, when she was describing them.
Except the one where she was about catering in his whole life and all that shit is warranted towards a female and da 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 da. Yeah, nah, that one ain't got shit to do with me. You got me fucked up because my life don't revolve around no one particular fucking woman.
That's that better meal. I didn't relate to any of it really a whole lot.
Gamma.
That wasn't better. That was Gamma.
That was Gamma.
Oh, is that Gamma?
Nah, because truth be told, shit, I have my moments where I wanted to make a motherfucker happy, but it ain't like that. It was never to that extreme that that description there had. Like fucking hell nah.
What was that?
Too many of them, man. I'll get another one.
That was the Omega or one of them where they were like, he could have been, a Sigma or an Alpha or something, but a tragedy struck, and now he's resentful and all that. Well, he still has all those qualities. I feel like anybody, I think you change over the course of your lifetime just depending on shit that you've been through. That's why I said I feel like all men should have an alpha stage. Like you should go through a phase where you're not a bitch your whole life. Like
That's not the case.
No, I know some niggas that's been bitches their whole life.
But and I feel like that's a problem. I feel like that is definitely a problem. I don't feel like you should be a bitch your whole life.
I just need men to have a backbone.
There's a difference between having a backbone and being an asshole, though. And I feel like the dude in, I don't know, like that really rubbed me the wrong way. Because while
what I've noticed, what I'm saying, you didn't like that one part about what he said, so it's like you just turned off completely. Like that don't.
It really did turn me off completely because that's the way he thinks. That's his mentality. Like I said, he had some good points. Like I was cool.
Right. But this is my thing. If you're turned off by one little soundbite of anybody's conversation, you miss a lot of shit all the time.
I'm
right?
Like
that's the one thing you focus on.
Listen to him. I'm not gonna say that because I still listen to Kevin Samuel's ass, and I still don't like him. I'm not discrediting the good points that he made, but I do feel a little taken back and turned off by him totally if his mindset is, I can't even deal with an organization. Okay, so the organization that he was talking about in that particular video was the Black Lives Matter movement, okay? I don't subscribe to the Black Lives Matter movement, but his rationale, his reasoning for it was started by a woman, it was founded by a woman, and I can't follow a woman. Well, nigga, first of all, it wasn't just founded by a woman, it was founded by white people. Second of all, it really didn't have anything to do with our version of what Black Lives Matter is. These are reasons why I don't subscribe and why I don't follow it, not just because there was a female in the front. Like, that's stupid. At least have your facts right. At least get some education behind it. Don't just say.
So he was speaking. He was speaking to the black woman who's so-called given the credit for being the Black Lives Matter starter, and for what happened as far as the funds where they raised like $90 million or some shit like that. And like nothing has been accomplished with Black Lives Matter and that money, but yet now she's balling out of control and she lives in the white neighborhoods with the white people and all the other shit.
That's because she was a bullshit imposter dealing with just white people. It wasn't the fact that it was a woman in helm. I could have been that woman in front, but because I'm not that kind of bitch.
So can I ask you a question?
Are you telling me that?
Can I ask you a question?
Hang on. The way that he described it in that statement said it didn't matter if I did the right thing because I was a woman, he still wasn't going to follow.
So can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You said, and a lot of women said that they want their men to lead them. Now you see a man say, I will not follow a woman. There's a kind of, you have an issue with that. I don't really understand. I don't, why is there a difference?
Because I'm talking about me having a business and you're saying you're not going to subscribe to my business because it's women led. I'm not talking about in my house. I want a leader in my house. I'm not going to tell my husband that he's got to follow me. I'm not going to tell my life partner that he's got to follow me. But as a smart man, as a leader, he's going to lead me in the right direction, whether that's a female run business or not. If he says, baby, this is what's going to work for us and this is what's going to benefit our household, and there's a bitch in front of it, who cares? It's going to benefit the household. Green still spins the same. My legacy is still going to work, whether or not I took some money from a chick or not.
So because I don't know, like, like I said, when I share certain things like that with certain people, I kind of tend to pay a lot of attention to him. It ain't just the one sound bite or the one clip or one video. I be listening to like his whole message. Whether I don't like some shit they said or not, I be trying to find that whole exact message. Pay attention to the whole thing. I don't focus on one part that I didn't like because I'm gonna miss something here down the line. But as far as him saying not following women, being that I've seen more of his shit, I kind of have a little bit more of an understanding of what he's saying, because most of the time when you have women that are in positions of power or in high-ranking positions where they're leading as a man, it's hard to maneuver with that person. If you're not better than her, or she doesn't see you as better than her, then you're not equal to her.
I agree.
And that's where he's coming from. I can say that because I've heard him mention that multiple times, and I understand that, and I think a lot of other men will understand that too, because even on our show with callers or the women that message in, they always say, if I need a man that either makes equal to me or more than me, really more than me, you got to bring more than what I bring to the table, and blah 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 blah. And if you don't, this shit don't work, and the woman really don't respect you as no man. So that's what he's saying. Basically, I'm not following no woman.
Okay, so
That works for him. So I mean, that doesn't make him an asshole. That's just his stance on it.
Rob, I have a question because I know we've talked about this before. Because I know I've told you, I don't believe in the 50-50 household and all that kind of stuff, right? And I know that you were cool with it. You're in the partnership. I don't want to be a leader kind of thing. You're all about equal and partnership and all that. But if you listen to that second video that you sent, because I did listen to more than just that piece that pissed me off. One of the things that he said was, you talking to the men, you couldn't be a man and requiring this whole alpha male presence and this, that, and the other if you are subscribed to that 50-50 household relationship kind of situation. How do you feel about that? How do you reconcile that with being that type of man, yet still not wanting to be quote unquote the leader?
I understand exactly what he's saying. I get that. I don't disagree with that part. What works for him works for him. What works for me works for me. But I most definitely feel him, because as a person who don't really understand the whole woman want to be led like cattle type mentality, because y'all say that shit, but y'all really don't allow that shit to even play out like that. And I ain't gonna say y'all. Let me say this: when I say y'all, I don't mean every particular woman, because there's always gonna be that one. Well, not me, nigga. Just for the sake of conversation, I'm gonna say y'all. Okay, so women talk their shit. They need a man to lead them, show them this, that, and the third. But as soon as the man, steps up and does that, it's a whole motherfucking problem. And you back to, you ain't my daddy. You can't tell me nothing, and blah 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 blah. And in my mind, to me, yeah, I will look at my woman as an equal, right? You know what I'm saying? Am I the leader? Am I gonna step out to the forefront, protect her, take all the heat, take all the blame, just like I said with the whole Michael Jordan analysis? That's the way I look at it, right? When it was time to celebrate all the good and the accomplishments that we established together, we gonna celebrate that shit as a team. Me and my wife did it. But when it's time for the bad and something go wrong, this, that, and the third, then I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna take all the bullets as a man, and I'm gonna protect her that way. So that's what I'm saying. I feel him what he's saying though, because again, most women on the 50-50 side don't see you as a fucking man or respect you. If you ain't, goddamn it, totally dominating everything, all that shit. And then even when you are dominating, so they don't respect you at the same. Man, look, I don't understand.
I totally agree with you. I got friends that actually have wives that make more than them, and it's just like they don't wear no pants in their family. They women run over them.
And that's why I said the other day, I don't have a problem with an independent woman. I don't have a problem with a woman that makes money, this, that, and the third. But depending on that woman and her mentality and how she thinks in ways, I can't tolerate independent women, because they think that
you're cutting out really bad.
At the time for I'm probably, give me a minute. Y'all go ahead on to the next. It's gonna be a second for
All right, so I have a question here. What is it, and this has been a personal experience of mine, I really don't subscribe to he has to make more money than me, because I'm a hustler. So 1 month I may make $5,000, 1 month I might not make shit. I might owe in because I have to pay, my upkeep for my business or whatever. So my salary fluctuates. And he doesn't make more than me, and he's got an attitude about it. What's that about? Why do y'all have issues? And I'm only saying y'all because I'm talking about people with penises, the male species. What is the problem with women making more than you, especially when she doesn't make an issue of it? She's still.
I don't have no problem with it, Miss Harper. Let me clarify. I don't have no problem. I don't think Rock has a problem with it. We have a problem with it whenever you get to making more money and you think that you're in control and you run this relationship. You telling me what to do.
But you're a grown ass man. I can't tell you what to do. Where I fell off was, so I had a house. You know, I had my car, I had my house, and I mean a house in the nice white neighborhood and all that bullshit, right? I was set on my own. And for convenience sake, we all moved into my house because I lived in the better neighborhood. I already had everything that we needed in the home, blah, blah, blah. And once he was in his mood, it was, well, this is your house. This is your furniture. I don't have to do nothing here. I don't have to clean nothing here. I don't have to pay nothing here because it's yours. But when he wanted to beat his chest, all of a sudden he's the man and I need to respect and this, that, and the other. Well, you got to pick one, Negro. I can't handle the back and forth. And this is where I now have come to the point in my life where, yeah, you do have to have a certain amount of shit together in order for me not to have to go through those problems again. Does that make sense?
It makes sense from your standpoint, yes.
So, like, I'm not trying to be a, you know, gold digger, or I want a man that's above my means or that kind of thing. I've just had bad experiences with men who are quote unquote equal to or who make less than because they
can I ask you a question? Did he point out that it was your furniture and your shit, or did you ever throw it in his face that it was your furniture and your shit?
Nope, it was him that pointed it out.
See, what we talking about is
your furniture to me. I don't give a shit. We could have threw all that shit away and bought new furniture the day you moved in. It was, you know, let me do this so that we can build. It was easier. I already had everything, and now us together, it was just a bonus. Like the whole house was taken care of with one salary, so that second salary was just play money. That was money to invest in. That was money to save for vacations, for this, that, and the other. That's all that was. It was that rainy day fund. But now that, you know, you're being held accountable and you have to put your money where your mouth is, now it's, well, this is yours.
Okay, I see where you're coming. I see where you're coming from. I mean, but you had a lame ass nigga. That's a lame ass nigga. I mean, shit, you got all your shit. I'm gonna kick my feet up and relax. I'm gonna clean up after myself though.
Yeah.
I think a lot of men issues. I think a lot of men issues with women making more money is how women who make more money treat them.
Yeah, that's what me and Rock is talking about, Mercedes.
What I consistently heard from men with women who make more money is that they like to throw it in their face that, well, I'm the breadwinner and I make more money. What do you do? Like they like to hang their nuts on them. And I think that's the issue. I don't think men generally have a problem with it. It's just that if a woman can still be feminine and submissive while she makes more money. And that's the hard part. Can you still be feminine and allow the man to be a leader while he doesn't make more money than you? Because money really isn't the issue. It's all about the partnership and how you treat your partner. But that whole who makes more money, I think a lot of men cling on to that, and someone who's not secure with that may find an issue with that. And then at the same time, it is also men out there who can't handle that, who can't handle a powerful woman. Like if she's like a CEO or she's very financially well off, that's why women who make money, they tend to find men with more money.
Rock got something to say to that, Mercedes.
So a woman that makes money, right? Like if she's a CEO or whatever the case may be, that's at work. She got no power outside of her position at work. So not you, I feel you, but it's just my opinion on that. So there's nothing where it's not an argument. So what I'm saying is as far as the relationship goes, men having a problem with women with power, like what power in the relationship? Like what power do they have over men? That power she has as a CEO is in the workplace, right? When you come home to your husband, right? That shit should not cross that damn threshold of that door. You use alpha woman at work. When you come home, you leave that shit, that mentality, all that shit, you leave that there at work. Because you're not gonna come home and treat me like one of your motherfucking co-workers or somebody that works.
Are your employees, not co-workers, employees.
And see, so when there's a woman like Ms. Abra who says this is how she is and this is her mentality, trust me when I say there is not many of Ms. Abras in this fucking world when they think like that. Because if there were many Ms. Abras, it'd be a lot more, I believe it would be a lot more relationships, because society shows, numbers show, women, black, well, in our community, black women were very successful. And it's not common to find a lot of successful black women. Right?
But a lot of them are
uncommon to find. But what is uncommon to find is successful black women that are in fucking relationships and that are in successful marriages, because they don't know how to separate the fucking two.
It's not even about that. And I will say that from this standpoint, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but so my ex's mother told me that I spoiled him, which that makes no godly sense to me at all, because I feel like that's my fucking job. He's supposed to spoil me, I'm supposed to spoil him. But when I left work and I came home, there was nothing that needed to be done other than mow the grass, because I'm not doing yard work. That's just me. I don't like doing yard work. I'm not going to do yard work, period. You didn't have to run your bath water. So it wasn't like I was going from being a boss at work to being a boss at home. It wasn't that I kept being an asshole. It wasn't that I kept flaunting that I made more money or anything like that.
Right. But see, that's the thing.
It was somebody else's issue. It wasn't mine. But you can't. My problem is with a lot of men, they carry that insecurity and they want to pick and choose when they wear it.
But
like
see, this
when they're and all that, that's when they want to beat their chest and decide they're now an alpha male. But when the bills are getting paid or when something else is going on that benefits them, they're cool to kick back and be quiet.
Listen, most men would be okay with that whole scenario, but you gotta, again, stop using Ms. Arbor as a goddamn example, because there's not fucking.
I can only speak.
No. Well, then stop it, because we're talking about generally. We're not talking. We can't use you as an example because there's not many of you, right? But I'm gonna use something else. It's gonna sound fucked up, right? Women can stop saying that niggas have a problem with them making money and taking care of them, because if that's the fucking case, we would have never had pimps. And every nigga in this world has aspired to be a motherfucking pimp. Point blank, period. And Thomas, you ain't never wanted to be a pimp?
I'm a pimp now. What is you talking about?
That's my goddamn point. If and then like the lion, what Mercedes said about the lions earlier and shit, how the men lion just basically just roamed around, didn't do shit, but protect the motherfucking herd. Well, if you look back throughout culture, the same thing happened in the Native American culture. The women did every motherfucking thing. All the men did was protect the goddamn tribe and go hunt. That's been in every culture, almost. Ancient civilization. So technically, that's just the nature of the fucking male species. So it's not that men don't have a problem with women being strong in their business, being successful in their business, but when you cannot separate that shit when it comes between the time for you to have your relationship with me, and you're talking to me as an employee and not as a man, if you can't separate that, then that's where the issue comes in. And a lot of women that feed into men insecurities, because you make more money than me, you gotta talk about that shit, and women have a bit bad about talking about what you can't do another nigga will. Y'all create insecure ass niggas and then get mad at them for being insecure. You kill a nigga's confidence. You kill a nigga's confidence, and then you don't like him no more because he's not confident.
Danielle said that males have insecurities, not men. And Brian said that women want to be the man now. But here's the deal, and this is what I said. A lot of our issue, and this is where a lot of women lose respect, is most males, not men, most males like to pick and choose when they're going to be this leader, authoritative figure, this alpha male, whatever. They pick and choose, and you can't do that. It's like saying, I'm not going to be a man today. I'm just going to be, an asexual or whatever. You can't pick and choose when you're going to be a fucking man. Either be a man or fucking don't.
And most women pick and choose when it's okay for you to be a goddamn man.
I can't pick and choose when you're going to be a man. That's fucking your job.
Look, but
I can pick and choose how I respond to it.
But that's exactly what I'm talking about. As a man, if you stand on something and you speak on that shit, you may not pick and choose that I'm a man or when it's okay for me to be a man, but the way you act, you go throwing a bitch fest when I had to put my foot down on some shit.
But that's because Black women don't know how to fucking act. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying everybody, but let's just be honest. Most of them were not taught how to be a wife, and most of them were not taught how to use their femininity as their superpower.
Most of them are also not taught respect. So when you say that's when she lost respect, a lot of women don't come with respect.
That's true.
In the beginning, goddamn way.
I can't argue that, but a lot of women don't understand the power in femininity. Okay, let that man be a man. Let him be wrong. The point is when he's wrong and you've already given him that suggestion and he didn't listen to you, stay in your feminine place. You might have to suck some dick too just to turn his head a little bit, but fuck, you get whatever the hell you want afterwards, and he's gonna do it your way.
Y'all heard that lady suck some dick.
Shut up. I said might. I mean, but you just need to be doing that anyway.
And the feminist movement did not ruin Black women. Like, not everybody is a feminist.
He said the feminist movement says that they can do anything without consequences.
It didn't ruin them as a whole, but it most definitely.
Because the feminist movement is not just for Black women; it's across all races of women. It's not just Black women.
It's not just Black women, but you have to take a disadvantaged group of people who already didn't have the leg up or the understanding or the training or the support, and then you add some more bullshit to them, they're further behind than the rest.
So why I kind of agree with what Buddy said is just historically, right? Back in the day, before the feminist movement, one thing that the Black community had was the Black fucking family. And when the feminist movement came in, it presented opportunities that Black women were not used to having that divided the Black fucking family. And again, like just one example is like, what's that shit called when the women get the houses for the cheap, but you can't have a man living with you?
Housing, AFDC.
You never qualify for that shit.
You can't because of what? Because you on some other shit. But most women, if they can get housing, have a baby by a nigga, put him on child support and shit, they'll have a couple babies and shit, get child support from each baby daddy, and then they'll stay in fucking housing for the rest of their goddamn life. Pay
$14 a month rent.
And be balling like a bitch.
That's some bullshit.
Pay $14 a month rent and turn $40 tricks.
And with the feminist movement, one thing that I don't care what nobody say, is independent women.
What you been doing?
Independent women shit, that whole mentality, that's a Black woman's mentality.
No, that's a woman's mentality.
But a Black woman's mentality, because
Black women
ain't doing that shit. Asian women ain't doing that shit. Mexican women ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of them are, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Our culture never taught us anything different.
We grew up on the family. We grew up on Black togetherness. That's all we did.
Not our parents. My grandma was freaking married at 15, and her husband's kids were older than her. And then, shit happened. He started having babies over here and over there. And like, we started getting fucked up in our grandparents' generation. And that's when you started seeing more and more single ones. Because this is when, the feminist movement kicked in. This is when the WIC kicked in. This is when all of that stuff that allowed easy separation and allowed it, all black men were going to jail. This is when all that stuff started. And that's
All of
when
it was designed.
independent came into the black house of the man's not going to be there anyway, so you need to learn how to live without him.
All of it was designed by government,
to
and it
destroy it.
affected us. And again, I think I've said this before. Our community will survive when our women first wake up.
Brian, you know good and well if you tell a woman this not your woman how she dressed, it's gonna be a whole fucking issue.
You can't tell your own woman. You can't tell your own
That
woman
ain't
how to
got nothing
dress.
to do with feminism. If you tell me how I'm dressed and you not my nigga, I'm gonna cut your bitch ass out. Cause who the fuck are you? Especially if you ugly and I don't like you, nigga, get the fuck out of my face.
Tell them to stop twerking. But that's the deal. There is no accountability and there's no community as far as women are concerned either. I don't like eyelashes. Okay, first of all, I've worn eyelashes twice and I feel like I can't open my eye all the way, so I can't do it. But when they look like they, bugs on the front of a fucking car, I'm not supposed to say nothing.
Mercedes.
Your mama talk like a man.
Okay.
How about that?
Don't do my man like that. That's my bro.
Man, Mercedes, you were too damn nice. He called you Cardi B.
Shit, Cardi B is rich, so thank you.
He said, see, feminist.
Feminist these nuts, nigga.
Brian, I'm trying to get you to bait her in, but boy, she ain't coming hard today, boy. I'm telling you, you don't want to fuck with her, man.
Hey, I didn't hear what she said. I cut out. What'd you say, Mercedes?
She told him to feminist them nuts or some shit like that.
No, I heard. I just wanted to hear she
She be saying that shit so quick and smooth. He said he don't care, Mercedes, with you about that shit you said. See, Brian be with the shit. That's the guy that was on the show with us, wasn't it, Ms. Arbor?
Yep.
Oh, what's up, Brian? But I mean, I agree with a lot of what Brian's saying. I mean, the African American women have definitely continued the feminist movement more than any other culture.
Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong, man. All women.
I don't even believe in the feminist movement. That's the crazy part. I don't agree with it.
So it's a distraction, bro. It's a distraction. And just like the damn, LGBT, can we talk about that?
Alphabet people?
The alphabet people. Can we talk about that? I don't want to talk about that.
It's not meant to bother you, Brian. We're not trying to bother you. I'm just responding. Nobody's trying to bother you.
He's not bothered.
That's your version of the truth.
He's not bothered. He rolls with us just like Suave and Rock and Thomas do. He rolls with it.
Your opinion of me is just your opinion. It's not any validation of my character because I know who I am. So whatever you say about me, I don't give a fuck. But you don't know me, sir, and I don't know you, so I don't give a damn.
Oh, he said look up the video of Kwame Brown and Judge Brown.
I already saw it.
I haven't seen it. I guess I'm gonna go check it out after we get out live today.
Mr. Brown goes back and he talks about the demise of the feminist movement, how it's affected us and all that good stuff now.
I mean, you don't believe in the feminist movement at all, Mercedes? You don't believe it happened? Like it happened though.
It's not that I don't think she means that it didn't happen.
I don't believe in the feminist movement. I'm not a follower, so I don't follow trends.
Yeah,
I believe in having my own brain, making my own decisions, and doing whatever I feel.
But all of this shit is going on right now. So is it that you guys as Black men are coming into your own as far as like stepping out and being vocal, or is this a new trend?
What are you talking about?
The Kevin Samuels and whatever that guy was that you sent the video of today. Like, is this the latest trend where guys have to prove their manliness and they want to come out and beat their chest?
It's not really about proving manliness, though. Like, I don't understand.
A lot of them are. A lot of them are using Kevin Samuels and this other dude and people like them to step out and say, this is, men have been oppressed all these years and now we're claiming our manlyhood back and all of that. Like, is this going to be the latest fad that's going around on TikTok? Because now you want to beat your chest and say, I'm an alpha male, or are we actually like growing up and
No, because the thing is, it ain't nothing new. Like Kevin said, how long Kevin Samuels been around, Suave?
Man, at least about 7-8 years.
Okay, and the other dude that you just referred to, he been around for a long time too. This really ain't nothing new. It ain't about beating your chest. It ain't about, goddamn it, claiming your manhood and shit, and this, that, and the third. And the message is the message. The message is the message. That's what's important, right? So, like when you say something like that, it's like you diminish the message.
Just started, but people have been hoes forever. Like, that doesn't matter how long ago that they started.
I think what Rock is saying though, I think what Rock is saying though, I don't think we're trying to get no justification behind it. I think we're just telling the truth on how a lot of us men truly feel.
But I agree with that, and that's great. What I'm asking is, do you guys feel like, I understand y'all's positioning, and I'm not saying that you're not a manly man. What I'm asking you is, as a whole, in this generation and whatever's going on in society today, is this you guys stepping up and coming into your own as a whole group of black men, or is this just a fad because everybody's watching this shit on YouTube and TikTok right now?
I just know.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say something? As a woman, I actually love Kevin Samuels. I watch his videos often, and I've learned a lot from him. Because if you look, I think he gets a bad rap because people watch his shock and awe moments and they cling on to that only, but they don't watch his other conversations where he's not, attacking the woman. I've seen him have effective communication. I've seen him have effective conversations with women where he gets them to realize what the problem is in their relationships are, and actually break down what it is. I think Kevin Samuels hasn't been doing anything new that we haven't done to each other on Facebook. I mean, really think about what the man is doing. When you see men post on Facebook, hey, ladies, drop a picture of yourself and I'm going to rate you. So because Kevin Samuel gets on a podcast and does the same thing, but on a different level, it's a problem with what he does because he forces women to face reality with themselves. I mean, let's just face the facts. If we see an average-looking guy that looks like Kodak Black say that I deserve a woman who's a billionaire, you gonna look at that nigga like he crazy as hell. Nigga, you deserve what? Anybody would say that. Like, come on, anybody. But society's gonna say, hey, you can't judge this person. Beauty's the eye of the beholder. Everyone's entitled to love.
He's just ugly. Like, I get all of that, and I completely agree. My question
is, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but ugly is universal, nigga. Everybody understands fucking ugly. Like, nigga, you're just not attractive, and that's okay.
And it has to do with money too. We were just talking, like what she just said. If it wasn't for millions of dollars, a lot of these people wouldn't get looked at. Let's be honest. 50 Shades of Grey. If that happened in a fucking trailer park, we're calling the police. Nigga, you just tried to tie me up.
And then, nobody forces these women to call into his shows. It's optional. They call in. They give him a platform. He's not doing nothing that don't nobody else do locally right now. They're just pissed about it because he has a national platform. Because he's more popular and he makes money off of it.
Most of those women call in with the intention of disagreeing with him and arguing with him because they want to be the woman that shuts down Kevin Samuels. And a lot of them have not been successful. If you really watch him like people say they do, you will actually see them women get on there and then go for his throat. 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes into the conversation. But then he gets the bad rap. Nobody says nothing about the woman who got on the podcast acting all unruly and talking crazy and made him spaz on her ass. being disrespectful on his platform, that gets ignored. But we gonna badmouth him because he told a woman some shit she probably needed to hear. I'm just saying.
Don't have anything if he didn't play ball. Money supersedes ugly.
And women have been doing that shit all the time from the beginning of time. But when men start doing it, it's the issue.
That goes back to the double standards we talked about a few weeks ago. That runs real deep.
But Arbor, like I just think a lot of men are just trying to educate the women on what's really going on out here, because obviously a lot of y'all aren't seeing it. I mean, y'all not. I mean, no matter how much we say it, and no matter how much Rock or anybody else says it on live or anywhere they say it, y'all, half of y'all not gonna listen. There's some of y'all like you and Mercedes that definitely done been through some shit in life and can respect it, but a lot of women don't even respect it. Like you said, a lot of women don't know how to take off that hat when they come through the front door and let their man be a man.
It's easier to tell Rock, fuck you, Rock, you an asshole, you wrong, you don't know shit, than for that woman to actually look in the mirror and hear the message that I tried to give her. That's why motherfuckers have a problem with Kevin Samuels. It's easier for them to just say Kevin Samuels is a dick, he ain't that attractive, I personally think he's fucking gay, and just totally dismiss the message and why he's actually doing it in the first place. Because he stated actually why he's doing it is to try to bridge the gap between black men and black women so we can save these relationships and save our black community. Now, if you got a problem with that shit, I don't understand it.
I think a lot of it has to do with the way that it's carried out as well. Like I said, when I made the comment about the video earlier, not everybody, you remember when all that True Kitchen shit happened? And home dude went to the table 2 or 3 times very nicely and calmly and talked, sit down, we don't do this, blah, blah, blah. And then he had to act a whole fucking fool with him. And that's what got put all over fucking TV, right? Sometimes shit has to come at you differently. I don't like that. You don't have to come at me like that. I lose respect for you coming at me like that because I don't need it. I'm not that ghetto hard-headed ass bitch. But that's a part of the problem is when that's your main avenue of speech, it doesn't work for me. Talk to me, teach me, correct me, but don't belittle me and don't fucking downgrade me.
But what you got to realize is, hold on, Thomas. What you got to realize is, Arbor, that shit don't work for niggas. I hear what you saying, but that shit works for black people, for African Americans. That shit don't work for niggas. He tried that approach 2 or 3 times at True Kitchen, and them niggas wouldn't sit they stupid ass down. So you got to talk to niggas like some motherfucking niggas, or else you gonna get treated like a little bitch.
We all know there's 2 different kinds of black people. It's the black people.
This is what it is.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, like we went on live. Rock said it. I think Rock said it the best, that you can't leave women a glimmer of hope. So I just don't see him doing it. I see him being bluntly honest, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. After Rock explained it the way he explained it to me, you can't leave women a glimmer of hope. If you leave them a glimmer of hope, they think they got a chance. So with him just telling them bluntly, no, and telling them the truth, he's wrong for that. No, I think he's perfectly on point.
Yeah, no. Here's what you requested. You requesting that a nigga be Bill Cosby in the way that he approached his kids and the Huxtables and all them, as opposed to Bernie Mac. God damn it, you need Bernie Mac for some niggas. Hey, god damn it, get y'all stupid ass up. We got some shit that need to get like this. How you gotta talk to these motherfuckers, these punk ass kids. This how you gotta talk to black people, because they not gonna understand you if you don't handle them like that. You gotta be a character. They don't respect nothing else. Who is their favorite people? The biggest assholes in the world is their favorite people.
Okay. And I'm not built for that shit. Don't come at me like that.
But see, that's the thing too, though, Ms. Arbor. When you watch them videos and you listen to them speak, you always look. I think you look at it from Ms. Arbor and what you require and what you need and what you don't need. You can't look at it like that, because you gonna always ever miss that message. The second dude, VOA, he don't really talk against. He more so talks to men needing to step up and be men. That's his whole message. His message is y'all niggas need to step up and get on y'all shit. But it takes a lot more.
Wait. Suave. How many Super Bowls you won?
What you mean? What you hey, I'm in the game. Hold on, coach. Hold on, I got one more.
He Tom Brady. What
We
are
in the
talking
game, coach. Championships. These are championships. These are trophies. You're right. These are all trophies.
Who's the happier ex?
These are trophies. You
Let the
feel me?
games begin. Come on.
I don't think yeah, man.
But yes, I do listen from my standpoint because my standpoint's the only one that I have. Can I empathize with other people? Yes. But a lot of women don't fucking like me either because I fucking don't like women. Women 9 times out of 10 are fucking stupid.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
But hold on.
Oh, you agree, Mercedes. Don't even act like that.
She knows she do.
But
So
it's
then what's the problem with Kevin is?
here is my problem though. And this is Brian and I talked about this. It's a choice at this point. It's a choice to be fucking ignorant. I went to fucking TikTok and YouTube University and learned more than I fucking did in school. The fact that you can't understand some concepts or can't go find a fucking therapist or a fucking life coach, that's your own damn problem. And the fact that you want to choose to stay in that position and be unhappy is retarded. There's no way I'm gonna sit and be unhappy and live a mediocre fucking life when I know I have the capability of doing better.
What's up, G? Yeah. You're welcome.
So, how my babies doing? They have a good day today?
Yeah, they did actually.
Y'all better be this nice and considerate when I finally had kids. Y'all better be ready to babysit and all that.
when you have kids.
Yeah, I'm talking to all you fuckers. Yeah.
Now, because you has one too many fucking kids.
Exactly. That's why we gotta. It take a village. It's gonna take the whole village.
There's a cap. I'm gonna need you to. No. I need too many kids to run down somebody's legs. You want too many kids. You want what, like 9?
Yeah, I gotta find some more baby mamas first, though. I don't got enough agreements already set up, so I'm gonna have to find a couple more baby mamas.
Rock is like, hell no. No. I'm telling you, it's a fucking trap. Don't do it.
Like, no.
Too goddamn much. 9? Nah,
if you gonna do 9 squads, you need to do 9 by 1. Don't do 9.
Look. Check this out. This is it. This is why I need 9, kinfolk. Cause like I can afford to fuck a few of them up. So like if I fuck like 2 or 3 of the kids up, I still got another 5 to 6 that like even a couple of them can turn out to be bums, and I got enough that can take care of me when I get old. You feel what I'm saying?
Is it time?
Thomas know he got a lot of kids. Thomas know. He said it's okay if I fuck a couple of them.
I was right there with you.
Yeah, but all five of mine are gonna take care of me. I definitely can say that.
But look, if 1 or 2 of them was a little shaky, you'll be okay with the other 3. You'll be like, all right, that's good. I'm still straight.
Well, I am worried about a couple of them.
It's the number of baby mamas.
TJ is my
Look, hey, if you only have 1 kid and your kid turned out to be a homeless bum, fucked. You fucked.
Or the neighborhood crackhead.
Yeah, you fucked.
You ain't got no lawn equipment or nothing.
I be thinking, y'all. That's all I'm saying. I'm here with it.
That's a fucked up way of thinking, man. I would hope that you would think that all your kids will come out to be successful.
Whoa. Hold on. What is wrong with self-preservation? What's fucked up with that? That's what we all supposed to be doing.
I don't pray none of my kids above though.
I missed it. What happened?
He said it was a fucked up way of thinking. Like that's why I want to have a lot of kids to make sure I got enough to take care of me. Like nigga, that's self-preservation. That's the first law of nature.
Need is 8 versions of you in this world.
We need what?
Imagine a little girl swab though. I'm a little.
Fuck no, hell no. Hey, no, I throw if I have a little girl, I throw that motherfucker off the mountain. Like no,
Nigga.
Hey, watch your mouth. Well, you can't say that shit on this live. What's wrong with you?
Man, whatever. It belongs to the valley now. It belongs to the valley.
No violence to kids.
Nigga, what? No. Hell no, I don't want no girl. I do not want no girl.
Say fuck the kids, but we do not.
You gonna have
I'll adopt her. And then that way Dyer will have a sibling and I
What was
don't have
that?
to have babies.
What was that movie?
Sierra
Huh?
gave you a salute.
8 girls, and that's gonna be your fucking karma.
Man, I will give them fuckers away to the White Walkers. What you talking about?
No,
I was
I need one. I'm not having no more kids, and I don't have a girl, so I just need one girl. That's all. You can get a rest of it.
No, bro. I'm not raising any girls. I'm not raising
having
any
it,
girls.
and I'm only the baby daddy.
if you have a girl, you can give her to me. Dyer will have sisters. See? It works
I ain't
out.
raising any
I
girls.
don't have to have any more children.
I
You
refuse.
wanted a boy. You still gotta go for a boy, Sierra.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you
I'll be damned if I get my karma that way.
I just need one girl. So when you have that first girl, let me have her. But I'm gonna need your baby mama to still be the baby mama. I'll be the baby daddy, but that's it.
Cause look, I don't care. Look,
Swab, you can have a little girl and let Mercedes adopt. That way Mercedes don't have to have no girl unless she got a girl.
Facts. 'Cause I don't have-
okay. That's an option. Now we talking. Nah, hell no. Nah, I can't have no girl, no little girl with my DNA. I can't do it. I can't have no little girl out here living with my DNA. It's not no. Nope.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Better
would
catch
think
up
like
for 6 weeks.
it ain't that. It's the fact that his DNA would be raised by Mercedes. That'd be like that child be really have a mouth.
Whew, boy, that child will destroy the whole fucking planet. That child will destroy the whole world. Hell no.
Can you imagine that phone call you gonna get at kindergarten?
It ain't
Nah,
that bad.
I'm gonna need y'all to come up to the school and get this child.
my child is gonna be hell on this.
Especially if she got a male teacher, gonna be like, boy, fuck you.
It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. I used to feel the same way. I got daughters, man. I got daughters, and I don't even believe in that karma shit like that.
Man, whatever, nigga. Whatever.
My daughters is all right.
Hey, I know your babies and you don't get it. Your
I
babies
got
are
my karma. Karma hit me through their baby mamas. It didn't come through my kids. It didn't come through my daughters. It came through the mamas.
your baby's not a teenager yet. Give her a little bit more time.
My daughter is
And
some
she,
boy.
I seen her and
This is
she's
not
cute.
cool.
You gonna get it. You gonna get it. They cute too.
My girls haven't. I'm with Rock.
If my daughter has my mentality,
As far as the karma with
when
women
it
and
comes to
stuff,
that shit, she gonna be all right. So I ain't worried about it.
Now,
Nah, but here's the thing, Rock. Here's the thing, Rock. You might not be worried about it, but let's say, boom, baby girl 19, right? She come home for the summer. You out buying groceries and shit, running errands, and you happen to come home a little early to drop the groceries off. And you hear some noises. And you go upstairs expecting the worst, right? You expecting the worst. So you like, damn, okay, she ain't here getting a fuck on, but she grown, so whatever. But because this is your house, you decide to go and kick the door open. Now, how you gonna feel if it's 4 young men in there? But naked with your girl, with your little girl, with your baby girl. That is, I don't want no girls, bro. I don't want no girls. I don't want this. Bro, that have been seen a lot of times, bro, with some niggas' daughters. So like, I don't want no girls.
Listen, man. Hey,
I don't want no girls.
Everybody go through it.
Hey,
nah, I ain't gonna do that. Cause
I'm gonna be honest. If she
I kill her.
She's so cute.
That'll give me a heart attack, bro. That'll give me a heart attack. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't bother me.
I'm gonna in my house. Wait. Hold on. Stop. No, you're not gonna bullshit me here on this. On this app today. You're not gonna bullshit me. Not on StreamYard. You can tell me if you walk in right now and see 4 niggas going to work on one of your daughters, that it ain't gonna phase you, nigga. You got me fucked up.
I'm going to jail.
I swear to God, it's not gonna phase me.
Y'all see my daddy?
What?
I'm gonna check my ass for doing it in my house. I don't give a fuck about what she doing.
Hi. Hey, Dad.
Oh, how you doing? We can't talk about hoes right now. Her daddy on the line.
He probably know. He probably know. Hey, let's talk to your pops real quick, Mercedes.
Here. You tell my dad.
How you doing, sir?
Doing good.
What question, sir?
Can I ask you a question? How was you able to raise Mercedes with that mouth?
Man.
I was well.
How are you able to raise Mercedes with the mouth she's got?
with the mouth she got,
Yes.
she got it from me.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
That's
can I
what
ask
I'm
you a
talking
question,
about.
son?
Suave right there. He just gave you the
I
reason why
take
you got
shots
the
with
mouth.
my dad.
Let me ask
And
you.
see,
Heck yeah.
that is exactly why I'm confident that my daughter's gonna be okay. Cause she ain't no pushover.
Can I ask you a question, son?
Yeah,
Now, when you had her, were you hoping for a boy or a girl?
a girl. I really did want a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
So look, all right, now listen. So because you Mercedes' father, we're not gonna take it easy on you, okay? Because we a little vulgar on this show, and you say she got her mouth from you, all right?
Yeah.
So I was explaining to everybody here why I don't want a little girl, okay? So I was just giving
Lord,
Rocky
don't ask me
scenario.
that
Say you come
question.
home, your girl, she about 19, she come home for college for the summer, right?
Oh Lord.
You out running errands, you getting groceries or whatever. You decide to pop home a little earlier than what you said because you're gonna drop off these groceries, right?
Yeah.
And you hear some sounds emanating from her room. Now she is grown. She's 19 years old, so you expecting like, well, whatever. She's grown, but this is still your house.
We
So you
apologize,
decide to
sir.
kick the door open, right? Well,
We
not kick it open. You
apologize,
decide
sir.
to walk in
No,
because it's
I
your
would
house.
knock on the door because
Okay, so you knock first, but you enter the room, right? And
I
when you enter the room,
need to open the door because I don't want to see my kids in their birthday suit no more. Once
right. Now, regard, okay, okay, so I get to you like this. So you knock on the door, and in a couple of minutes from the door open, and in a couple of minutes, 4 young men walk out of the room from in there, putting on their clothes. How would you feel? You don't want no little girl no more, do you?
Oh, hold on, man. I'll show you.
Wait, whoa.
Whoa. The fuck? Wait a minute.
That nigga went to go grab his pistol. Y'all better run, nigga. You better run, nigga. I'm not trying to get it.
He said, "Who's it for?" He got 5 bullets. He got 5 bullets. He taking all 4 of their asses, and he might come for you next. Don't do that shit in my house.
Shit, man.
Oh my God. It's
See,
hot.
you wasn't ready for that ass. Look right there.
Hey,
Fire.
Look, he done brought it out. Yes.
Blow this shit up. That nigga not trying to get it.
Yes.
Oh, there's a big person for your ass.
Look, Swab, look. That motherfucker long, too.
Yeah.
45.
This is not a 44. This is a
What
5.
he's trying to tell you is, Suave, when you're a man and you're confident in your child, you're not worried about that extra shit.
Look, he not playing.
He got him on deck.
Come on, Judge.
Yeah. They had a 40 arms.
Exactly. That's why I
He
want
said,
no
"I
girl,
dare
man.
you."
Cause look,
That's
Dare you. Let 4 motherfuckers come out that
and
room.
And let me tell y'all, my dad is my best friend.
that
Now,
nigga hit for real.
now we know why you ain't been in a relationship for too long. That nigga don't play.
Now, Thomas. Okay, so look.
This is why I love Mercedes, because my
And look.
dad walks on fucking water. We don't have daddy issues. That's not what we got.
That's my guy.
Now, see, this the difference, y'all. Now, see, y'all see, that's the man's reaction to him walking in on his daughter with 4 men. Now, Thomas, if you walk in on TJ with 4 women, is you gonna pull any type of pistol other than one that's supposed to shoot some that might be shooting blanks at this point?
I'm actually hoping a couple of them over 24.
You see what I'm saying? It's a different vibe. Vibe is different.
And see, that goes right back into that fucking double standard that we talked about a few weeks
Hey,
ago.
if I say, boy, if I walk in and I see that, I'm a, God damn it, I knew that's my boy. God damn it,
Fucking boy.
nigga, that's my boy.
Now we'll talk about it off air, but the moment that my dad gave me the high five, I was scared.
Yeah, man.
Like, okay.
I ain't never gave my dog no high five for sucking no dick and shit.
No, that's not what it was. That's not what it was.
Never.
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it another day. But yeah, my dad, that moment where you sit down, because we smoke together, we drink together, we hang, all that good stuff, right? My dad is the best.
I ain't gonna lie. If I had a little girl, I would prefer her to be gay. Just the way the world is going right now, and we black, I would prefer her to be gay.
Nah, I can't get down with that one.
I would prefer it. Shit.
Nah.
I know you're gonna get out of high school without being pregnant.
Have you met Ava?
Yes, I would prefer Ava. Yes, I would take Ava. Yes. Over
So you
some of the
just
other
tell
girls
her,
I know out
baby.
here. Yes, I would
So
take
you want
Ava
your-
as a daughter over a lot of the
So
other
you
girls I
want
know out here.
So you want your daughter to have a dick and no butt?
No, I want my daughter not to get any dick in her butt. That's what I want. I heard her not to get dick in her butt. That's what I want.
On that note, we're done for the day. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. It's been real fucking fun. Oh my God, I'm so done with y'all. All right, I gotta hit the show. Tell everybody your final thoughts so we can go.
Miss Arbor, you go first. Your final thoughts: alpha male, beta male, or any of the other ones that you described. What do you got to say to people?
I'm gonna say this: fucking learn, men. Educate yourselves and be a whole motherfucking man all the goddamn time. Women, sit down and shut the fuck up. I can only say that because I'm telling you from where I sit as an alpha submissive. It is hard as fucking shit. Dealing with men, especially dealing with a real man, is hard even for me. So I understand the struggle, but it's worth it. Let your man be a fucking man.
Suave.
I think I've said enough today, but
Don't give Suave any girls.
don't give me any girls. I don't want no girls. Give me a little boy.
I also want y'all to understand that he's single right now, and that means do not do the club.
Let's
That
think
part.
about my daddy.
Your dad's
Mercedes, what's your final thoughts on today's topic?
Use common sense.
You say that a lot.
Because it's not common.
Mhm.
When you say use common sense, what that mean? Know what you're dealing with, or pick the right person. What part of common sense do women and men need to use in that? You there? I think she froze up on us.
Yeah, she froze up on us. Aubrey, do you got a date or something tonight? Like, Aubrey, do you have a date or something tonight?
Do I have a date or something tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I was curious. It looked like.
Rude sons of bitches.
Yeah, are you telling me I can't look good? I was just.
Now I'm telling you that you do look good. That's a compliment.
Thank you. I
There
appreciate
you go. There you go. Yeah. Smile.
You took like a compliment and added an insult with it, like she ain't supposed to. So Mercedes.
I just gotta let him know what he did.
So do you mean use common sense when you're picking somebody? Like, no, I mean, women's not picking out the male.
Use common motherfucking sense. Whatever choices you make it work for you. Use common sense. That's all I got to say. I'm drunk.
Sierra. You there, Sierra?
I'm gonna need you to move your phone because wherever your air vent is blowing directly into your phone, Thomas.
Okay. I'll make sure I'm gonna set up next time. Rock.
Sir.
What's your final thoughts, bro?
I'm tired, man. I don't know. I got no sleep tomorrow. The day off. I can't even focus.
Well, my final thoughts are just like this. Period. Know what the fuck you're dealing with. I know a lot of women say they want an alpha male. You want this, and I think you need to look up what all 6 definitions of what kind of men there are out here, like Ms. Arbor. Because I'll be honest, we do just use the 2. But women, if you really want a true alpha male, learn how to be like Miss Arbor said. Even if you're an alpha female, learn how to be alpha submissive. Learn how to take that fucking hat off when you get home, like Rock said. Stop trying to come in the house running shit and thinking that you own me because you make more money than me or whatever it might be. Whatever y'all issues are, take that hat off and allow that man to be a man. If you want an alpha male, we're out here. But the reality is we're not gonna take no bullshit if you're gonna come step to us. period. We're not going to take it because the reality is, I think the biggest part is a lot of us alpha males that are over 35, we know our worth. We know our worth. So with that being said, we're not going to go beneath our worth, period. And I'm not talking about financially. So just know that. I mean, we're not going to accept the bullshit. So own up to your shit and find out what you're looking for. But if it's an alpha male, just know we're not going to accept the bullshit. So don't try to come our way and think we're going to accept it.
Hey, I did that kind of did remind me of something. Final thought. I do have a friend, and as much as she traveled, as much money as she make, and as much success as she has, outside of that, she seems to be the most bitter, unhappy, was that she woman, man hating ass person in the world. She's not goddamn it ugly, very goddamn beautiful and shit. But it's her attitude, it's her temperament, it's I'm an independent woman, I got my own, blah, 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 blah. There's some kind of ego, some kind of arrogance about her. And it's just all her conversation and post seems like she just at war with men. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand that. So whether you like beta, whether you like alpha, sigma, gamma, all that shit, I just don't understand it. We meant to be together. Man and woman. We ain't meant to be got there with men and women and men and men and men. We meant to be man and woman.
Y'all still live.
Hey, we're about to go. Everybody say goodnight. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Y'all stay safe. Don't do shit we wouldn't do.
Hey, man, y'all have fun this weekend. Live life, smile, laugh, enjoy your life, man. You only get one of them.
Get drunk than a bitch.
It is.
Busting a lot of nuts.
Boy,
Hey man, wrap it up. Stay safe.
I'm trying to fuck something.
I can't stand you. You need a whole fucking Trojan endorsement.
I'm trying to get one because I stand